something I really like about, love about scripture is how a verse can mean something to you in a season. And depending on your understanding at the time, whether it be the context or whatever you were going through during that season, it could mean something completely different. Because, with studies and understanding what words mean, it can mean something different, or you're just connecting with it differently. But, experiences bring revelation. And one of those verses for me was Psalms 37:4. Delight yourself in the Lord, and he will give you the desires of your heart. And in my ignorance, I guess you could say, I used to think that was almost a transactional type of thing of, if I delight myself in the Lord, this is what it looks like. I'm being obedient. I'm drawing closer to him. I'm in my studies. And then if I do, he's seeing these things where he sees the genuineness of it. And I'll get the desires of my heart. My human understanding and my human thinking. Obviously, the Lord knows our hearts, as people always say. But generally, he does know our hearts. And the heart is deceitful above all things, right? But he knows our hearts. And he knows what's best for us. And he knows the things that will destroy us if our desires are fulfilled every time we want them. So his nose, as many people will say, is a way of protection sometimes, because we don't always get fulfilled every time we have a desire fulfilled. I know what that's like. I went through that phase in my life of when I would try to fulfill my desires and be left empty. Or when I thought I knew what I wanted and was more confused afterwards. So delighting myself in the Lord. When you delight yourself in the Lord, you desire what he wants. And you desire what he wants for you. And he will literally give you the translation of the word. Give you is like to put something in your heart. He puts those desires in your heart that you will desire what he wants for you. Therefore, those desires are being fulfilled because his will be fulfilled. And the prayers you pray differently. And you truly trust that he will give you the desires of your heart because you know that he knows what's best for you. So I'm so thankful to have this context now and to look back on things in my life. And I even can laugh about it actually and think like, wow, the things that I used to want fulfilled, how they left me empty, but trusting in God for his will and the things that I want, how much peace that it gives. And thank God that he knows our hearts. Thank God that you know better.